Eastman Kodak Company is happy to bring you America's favorite family, the Nelsons, Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky. They enjoy good times together, and like most of us, they enjoy them over again in pictures, in snapshots, and of course in their own home movies.
We sure do get a kick out of our home movies. Harriet and I wouldn't part with them for anything. And as time passes, they'll mean even more to Dave and Rick. It sure is a wonderful thing to have such a photographic record of your family. And nowadays, it really is easy. I've shot pictures with all of Kodak's Brownie movie cameras, and they're a cinch to use. So why not make your family movie stars?
This week, ask your Kodak dealer to show you how inexpensive it is to put your family in movies with a new Brownie movie camera by Kodak. And now Kodak invites you to enjoy The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet.
How do you like this dress, dear?
Oh, yeah, that'll be fine.
I don't know, maybe it's a little too formal. How do you like this one?
Oh, yeah, I always like that one on you.
Oh, really? I borrowed this from Clara Randolph. I've never worn it.
Well, I knew I'd seen somebody in it.
How do you like this?
Oh, yeah, that's very nice.
This is a slip.
Oh. Well, you know, you can't tell nowadays. What are you showing me that for?
I was just testing. You're not paying attention.
Well, you don't need me to help you pick out a dress to wear to dinner. Come on, it's getting late. If you don't hurry up, you'll be over. That is, I mean, we'll be late.
Just a second. Who'll be over?
Oh, somebody.
Oh, so that's why I'm invited out to dinner. You're just trying to duck somebody.
No, I'm not trying to duck anybody. I'm just trying to avoid Darby.
Well, what for goodness sakes?
Well, if you must know, it's a bet we made, and I don't want him to win.
What bet is that?
Oh, it's ridiculous. I bet him a dinner he couldn't pull one of those corny practical jokes of his on me.
How long does he have?
Well, a week, and the week runs out tomorrow night at midnight. See, that's why I want to get out of here before he has a chance to come over. There's the doorbell.
Oh, I got it. Hi, Mr. Darby. Come on in.
Well,
Bob,
hi,
it's
Rick.
Mr. Darby.
Hey, you're all dressed up.
Yeah, we're all going out to dinner tonight.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, hi, Oz.
Well, hi, Dar. What brings you over here?
Oh, What's the matter?
Nothing. I say, what brings you over here?
But I just dropped by to bring you this cigar.
Oh, what's the big occasion?
My mother-in-law's Cocker Spaniel just had pups.
Well, look, I don't mean to hurt your mother-in-law's feelings or her Cocker Spaniels, but I'm off cigars for a couple of days.
Oh, come on, Oz, I insist. This is a special brand. I've heard good reports on it.
Yeah, I imagine you have. It looks like a bang-up cigar. I have an idea. Why don't you smoke it?
All right, Oz, be glad to, but I hate to deprive you of the pleasure.
It's okay. Be my guest.
Great cigar, Oz. You don't know what you're missing.
Look, Darb, I hate to rush you, but I promised to take Harriet and the boys out to dinner.
Yeah, that's what Ricky said. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, in a couple of days.
Okay. Good night, Oz.
Good night, Darb. Oh, brother.
Who was that?
It was Darby. He must be slipping. He just tried to pull the oldest trick in the world on me. The exploding cigar bit. What was that?
Car backfired.
Oh.
What are you looking for, Pop?
Well, I just want to make sure Mr. Darby hasn't hidden any of his trick gadgets in here.
Why don't you forget about Darb? I'll bet he's forgotten all about the bet.
Well, maybe he has, maybe he hasn't.
Where are we going?
Well, I don't care. Where do you guys want to go?
Picking up the tab.
Well, I am?
Well, then why don't we go back in and put on our tuxedos? I know just the place.
Now, wait a minute. We're just going out for dinner. We're not going to celebrate New Year's Eve.
Hey, I have an idea, Pop. There's a new place called the Royal Jester. Wally works there after school, and he said the food's real good.
Well, why don't we go there?
Okay. We're off to the Royal Jester.
calling that Darby?
Mr. Darby, Pop, that was me. Pretty funny, huh?
Oh.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Please forgive me. I'm having a little trouble concentrating tonight. You see, my wife is in the hospital. We're expecting an addition to the family.
Oh, well,
how
congratulations.
nice.
Thank you.
There are 4 of us.
Fine. This way, please.
Pretty nice place, huh?
Yeah, it sure is.
Will this be satisfactory?
Oh, yes, this is fine, thank you. Oh, I see what I want right away, the roast beef.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We're all out of roast beef. May I have that for a moment, please? Do you have a pencil, sir?
Well, yes, I do.
Would you mind crossing out the roast beef?
See anything here you like?
Oh, yes, lots of things.
Excuse me. I'll send a waiter over. I have to keep in touch with the hospital.
I guess you're as nervous.
Oh, that's understandable.
Good evening, folks. May I help you?
Oh, yes, thank you. Have you decided, Harriet?
Oh, no, I don't know.
The roast beef is excellent.
Well, the head waiter told us you were all out of roast beef.
He did.
Well, yeah, see, he had me cross it off the menu here.
Oh, that's ridiculous. We've got plenty of roast beef. He's a little upset tonight.
Yes, so he told us. I'll have the roast beef.
Maybe I better go in the kitchen and make sure they've got it.
That's strange.
Well, no, he just wants to make sure.
Hiya, folks.
Oh, hello there, Wally.
David told us you were working here after school.
Yeah, it's a good job. I get $30 a week and all I can eat. I figure my take-home pay is about $290. Well, I have to get around and fill up the water glass so the boss gets sore.
Oh, well, it's nice to see you, Wally.
Nice to see you, Wally.
Boy, I sure wish the waiter'd come back. I'm getting hungry.
No sign of him. Head waiter. Head waiter.
No news yet, folks.
Head waiter.
Good evening, folks. May I take your order, please?
Oh, well, thank you, but another waiter is taking care of us. He went into the kitchen there to see about the roast beef, and he hasn't come back.
He won't be back. He quit.
He quit.
Yes, ma'am. He got into a fight with the chef about the way the roast beef should be cooked. The whole thing's kind of silly because we don't have any roast beef anyway.
Well, he said you did.
Huh?
See, it was marked out here, and then the waiter erased it.
Oh, no, that should be crossed out.
Oh.
Don't mark up the menu.
Wait a second. We'd like to order, please.
Well, okay, this isn't my station, but I'll take your order.
I'll have lamb chops.
You won't like them.
How about the fried chicken?
No. Look, why don't you just let me order for you? I know just what you want.
What kind of a place did you steer us to, David?
I think it's okay, Pop. He's kind of sophisticated having the waiter select your dinner.
Oh, sure, relax. We're in no hurry.
One side, please. Hot stuff coming through. Well, here we are, folks. Specialty of the house, meatballs. Oh, sorry, folks. There we go. Hey, there's one there by your foot. Would you mind kicking it out here? Oh, there we are. Oops. Well, there you are, folks. Now, dig in. Serve your old man, bud.
Just a second. You don't expect us to eat these after they've been rolling around on the floor.
Why not? The floor's perfectly clean. Hey, Max!
What's the matter?
This gentleman doesn't think our floors are clean.
Of course they are. I mop them up once a week. Well, enjoy your dinner. Have a nice dinner. Eat hearty. Oh, the lady.
Now, just a second. Take these meatballs back to the kitchen. We're not going to eat them.
You eat them and like them.
Hey, wait a minute. These people are my friends.
Now, look, you stay out of this. This is all your fault anyway.
What do you mean, my fault?
Well, if you hadn't spilt water on the floor, I wouldn't have dropped those meatballs.
Well, I didn't spill
Wally.
any water on the floor.
All right, what did I trip on?
Well, probably your big feet.
I've had enough out of you. You're fired.
What do you mean I'm fired? I quit.
You come back here.
What on you, Pop?
It's all a gag, Mr. Nelson.
For goodness sake. Boy, I really went for it. Hey, wait, is this Mr. Darby's show, Dave?
No, they do this to all the customers. That's why they call it the Royal Jester.
Oh.
I get fired every hour.
No, how about that? Boy, I really went for it.
Oh, me too. I nearly died when he picked those meatballs up and put them on the platter.
Oh, they're not meatballs, Mrs. Nelson. They're made out of plastic.
Mr. Nelson, this is Mr. Cranston. He used to be in vaudeville.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Nelson?
Gave a great performance.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of laughs here. Never a dull moment.
Well, what does the owner say about it?
Oh, he's an old vaudevillian, too. The whole thing's his idea. Hey, look, I'll go get you some roast beef. The food really is good here.
Oh, fine.
What do you mean you don't have any money? I'm sorry, I forgot my wallet.
Good.
Hey, we got another deadbeat.
Let him sing for his supper.
I can't sing.
He can't sing.
Well, then let him dance. It's all part of the act. That's the way they put on the entertainment.
Well, it's a great place. A lot of fun.
They have good food, too.
Hey, I just got an idea. This would be a wonderful place to put one over on Darby. Why don't we bring him here tomorrow night?
Yeah, that'd be a switch. You play a practical joke on him.
Say, do you think Wally would help us out and set up something real special?
Oh, you know Wally. He'd love it.
I never realized you guys were so corny.
But, Harry, you missed the whole point of this. See, that's the idea. I'm trying to show Darby how corny his practical jokes really are.
Pardon me, did you call for your check, sir?
Oh, yes, I did. We're leaving in a few minutes.
I'm glad you folks entered into the spirit of our little shenanigans. You know, a lot of people get angry, but I knew you were good sports the minute I saw you.
Oh, well, thanks a lot.
You know, this has been a big evening for me. It was a boy.
Oh,
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, prerogative of a new father. Have a cigar.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I'll bring your change.
See, Harriet, the whole idea is to have a sense of humor about these things.
You know, Pop, I just got a horrible thought.
What's that?
Well, they play a lot of tricks here. Maybe that's one of those... exploding cigars.
You ought to make some movies and star your family. You ought to take some movies, for oh, what stars they will be. Your son will be a hero, your girl a movie queen. Your audience will cheer so to each premiere on your home screen.
Now you can make your family movie stars. It's easy with a new Brownie movie camera by Kodak. There's one simple setting to make. Then all you do is aim and press the button. New Brownie movie cameras by Kodak are remarkably inexpensive to own. And scenes like these in color cost no more than snapshots. Imagine the fun of having movies of your own family. Movies you can enjoy whenever you like.
You ought to make your family all movie stars today. It's thrilling and it's easy, the Kodak way.
Hey, and here's an idea. One of the waiters walks by him and says, "Oh, pardon me, Mr. Darby," and spills soup in his lap.
Well, that sounds pretty funny, Mr. Nelson, but I'm afraid that'd make it a little too messy.
Well, it doesn't have to be soup. It could be ice cream. Vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce. And the waiter spills it all down his shirt front.
Don't you think that's going a little bit too far, though, Pop? I mean, the stuff they do there's enough.
I'll just ask them to lay it on as thick as they can. I guarantee it'll be plenty.
Okay, just as long as he gets a good going over.
Oh, don't worry about that. Well, I'll see you all later at the restaurant.
Fine.
Bye,
Thanks,
bye.
Wally.
You sure Mr. Darby's going to go to dinner with you tonight, Pop?
Oh, yeah, it's all arranged. I'm going to pick him up at 8 o'clock at his house. What's the matter, Harriet? Aren't you with us on this?
Well, sure I am. I'm with you all the way. Put it there, partner.
Good. Hi, Darb.
Hi, Oz.
I see you're all ready.
Of course I am. You're late.
No, I'm not. It's exactly 8 o'clock.
It's 10 after 8.
Oh, my watch. Wait till I fix my watch.
Hi, Ozzie.
Well, hi, Sally.
Where's Harriet?
Well, she's not quite ready. We're going to pick her up at the house. Oh, allow me.
Oh, thank you.
Certainly is nice of you to take us out to dinner,
Yes,
Oz.
it is.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Where are we going?
Well, it's a new place in town. I think you'll like it.
Oh, who cares anyway? Ozzy's picking up the check. You picked a rough night, Oz. I'm pretty hungry.
Well, don't worry. You'll get plenty.
Oh, good evening, sir. May I help you?
Yes. I believe a friend of ours who works here made a reservation for us. His name is Wally.
Mr. Wally. I'm afraid I have no reservation for a Mr. Wally.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Mr. Nelson.
Oh, Wally Nelson.
No, just plain Nelson.
Oh, here we are. Just plain Nelson. Reservation for a party of 12.
No, just 4 of us, my wife and the Darbys and myself.
What happened to the other 8?
Well, just supposed to be 4 of us originally.
Well, you'll have to wait for a few minutes. Would you care to wait in the bar?
Yes, that'll be fine.
Well, you go out the front door, and it's 3 blocks down the street. Or if you'd rather, you may wait in your car.
But they've already parked my car.
Who parked your car?
Well, I don't know. We drove up and got out, and the parking attendant came along and drove it away.
We don't have a parking attendant.
Well, then who parked my car?
I wouldn't know, sir.
I'd better go see about it.
You do that, Darb.
Right this way, please.
You don't suppose anything's happened to our car?
No, I'm sure it'll be all right, Sally.
You sit right here, Mrs. Darby.
Well, isn't this a little large?
The reservation called for a party of 12. You sit right there, Mr. Nelson. Pardon me just a moment.
What a strange man.
Just a second, sir. Do you have a reservation?
You were just talking to me. I'm at the Nelson party.
Nelson. I'm sorry, I don't have a Nelson.
They're sitting right over there.
Come now, sir. I've been a head waiter for 20 years. That's a very old trick.
It isn't a trick. That woman with him is my wife.
Well, I guess I'll have to take your word for it, sir.
What's good here?
Why don't you try the roast beef?
Car was parked right outside. What's the matter with that head waiter?
Oh, you seemed all right to me. Relax and enjoy yourself.
What's this big table for?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's the only one they had.
Well, good evening, folks. You ready to order now, or do you want to wait for the rest of your party?
Well, this is our party. There are just 4 of us.
Oh, well, you won't need this stuff. Go ahead and read the menu, Dad. I'll be with you in a minute.
Harriet, have you ever been here before?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, the food is great.
Say, Sally, look who's there.
My goodness.
Who is it?
It's Mr. Baxter, one of our best clients. Say, Oz, would you mind if I asked him to join us?
Oh, well, Darb, why don't we keep it just a small party?
Oh, gee, Oz, he's waved to us. He's sitting over there all by himself. He is one of our biggest accounts.
Okay. Will you excuse me, please? I'd better talk to the head waiter about something.
This is awfully nice of you to invite Mr. Baxter over. He's really a very important client.
Head waiter.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, folks. I'd like to speak to you about the arrangements Wally made.
Oh, Wally's been fired.
It's part of the act. He gets fired every hour. But see, this very important businessman... just call everything off, please.
Well, J.P., I believe you know my wife.
Mrs. Darby?
Mrs. Nelson.
How do you do?
Nelson.
And this is Mr. Nelson.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
Here, sit right down, J.P.
Well, it's very nice of you to invite me over, but I don't mean to intrude.
Nonsense. We've got plenty of room here, as you can see.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very glad I ran into you, Mr. Darby. I hope you don't mind if we talk shop for just a moment.
Oh, no. Go right ahead.
Well, I discussed your offer with our board of directors, and I think I've got them pretty well sold on your firm.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that.
Yes. You have a certain dignity and refinement and good taste that appeals to us.
Oh, hey, fellas, here's a table.
Just a second. We're about to eat dinner here.
Anybody eating down at the other end?
Well, no.
Come on, Max, here's a plate.
This is fine. This is our supper break, and believe me, it's awful hard to find a place to sit down this time of night. Excuse me, lady. Borrow your knife. Anybody care for some watermelon?
No, thanks. Where's the head waiter?
He eats across the street. Hey, Baldy, shoot the salt down there.
What is this, anyway?
I don't know. It's all very strange. What's going on here, Oz?
Gangway. How many want salad? We didn't order salad. Oh, you'll want it. Everybody does.
That's what you're doing.
Would you be a little more careful, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mac.
Look, the deal is off.
You mean you don't want the salad?
You know what I'm talking about. The deal is off.
Hey, look, Pops, once we make a salad, we can't take it back. Anybody care for half a salami sandwich?
Yeah, thanks.
Let's eat someplace else.
Oh, no. And this is the roast beef. It's the best in town.
You mean it's the best in town? That was left over from yesterday.
Hey, look, I'm waiting on this party.
Well, go ahead and wait on them, but don't push the stale roast beef.
Just a second. Whom do you think you're pushing around?
Whom? You, that's whom.
Will you cut it out, please?
You
fellas?
mind your own business.
Hey, don't you talk to my customer like that or I'll punch you right in the nose.
You do and I'll bleed all over you.
Wait, not while I'm eating.
Well, let's get out of here, shall we? Oh, Mr. Baxter, I'm terribly sorry.
Are you really, Mr. Nelson?
That's a shame, J.P.
And Mr. Darby, I don't think it's very funny. In fact, this whole evening has been quite an eye-opener to me. You can just forget about any plans we had together.
Let him go on. I wouldn't want to do business with an old grouch like that anyhow.
It was pretty funny. It's fine, thank you.
I don't know about you fellas, but this is one of the most hectic evenings I've ever spent.
Boy, you're not kidding. Well, I guess it's just about time for us to leave, huh? Check, please. Thank you. Yeah, seems about right. Here you are, Darb. The check.
What's this for? I thought this was your treat.
Well, let's consider it your payment for losing the bet. I think I played a pretty funny practical joke on you tonight, bringing you to this crazy place.
You mean this was all a joke?
Every bit of it.
How about that, Oz? I've got to hand it to you.
Well, what's this for? The bet is over and I won. It's after 12 o'clock. It's past the deadline. You haven't played a practical joke on me.
I'm afraid you're wrong, Oz. It's only 10 minutes of 12.
Well, what do you mean? I set my watch by your clock in your house.
Yeah, after I set my clock ahead 10 minutes, we still got 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes. I'm not going to let you play any practical jokes on me now, that's for sure.
Oz, I already have.
What do you mean?
May I present Mr. Baxter Ferguson, the owner of the Royal Jester Restaurant?
You were wonderful sports this evening.
Doggone you, Darb, you and your
Money, huh?
I think you and Sally carried that off terrifically.
Thank you, Harriet.
The check is yours, Oz. Pay the man.
I'm afraid the last laugh is on you after all, Darb. I don't have any money to pay the check.
Oh, well, that's very easily taken care of. Boys, this deadbeat hasn't enough money to pay the check. Let him sing for his supper.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time.
Oh, won't you put your arms around me and swear by stars above you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love.
Oh, sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time.
Be my little sugar and love me all the time.
Now sugar time is any time.
Say, Ozzy's good.
Well, he's no Ricky Nelson.
So don't you roam. Just be my honeycomb.
Honeycomb, honeycomb.
We'll live in the heaven of love.
Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me and swear by stars above you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar,
Sugar time,
and love me all the
sugar time,
time.
sugar time, sugar time.
You can give your home movies a real professional touch with any one of Kodak's Brownie turret movie cameras. And now, here's Ozzie to show you how they work.
Well, here's the Brownie turret I use, and I can get 3 different kinds of movie shots with it. One lens gives you big telephoto close-ups. This is for your medium shots. And when you want a beautiful wide-angle shot, you use this lens. Now watch. This is my wide-angle shot. Kids are pretty good, aren't they? Now I turn the turret, and here's my medium shot. Another turn, and here's my close-up. And I didn't have to move a step. See, what could be easier?
Thank you, Ozzie. And here's good news. Now you can get a brand new Brownie turret movie camera for just $59.50 or as little as $6 down. That's right. For just $6 down, you can make home movies with a real professional touch. See your Kodak dealer this week. Ozzie and Harriet are brought to you on film by Eastman Kodak Company. When you choose your new camera, make sure it has the one feature that means most of all, your guarantee of quality, the world-famous name Kodak. This has been an ABC Television Network film presentation.